This video will demonstrate the installation of Vance and Hines Fuelpak on a 2007 Harley-Davidson Sportster and is intended to supplement the printed instructions included with Fuelpak. Before you begin, check to make sure that you have all the items needed for the installation. For example, included in your Fuelpak packaging are both a zip tie and Velcro that will be used during the installation. You will also need 4 tools: a number 1 Phillips driver, a number 2 Phillips driver, a 7/16 socket wrench, and a 10mm wrench. You'll begin by removing the motorcycle seat. Undo the screw that secures the back of the seat to the rear fender. Next, push the seat forward, lift up, and pull back to unhinge the seat from the frame. Next, pull open the side cover on the left side of the motorcycle. Following the instructions printed on the inside of the side cover, disconnect the negative battery cable first by unscrewing the nut that secures it to the stud on the top of the crankcase. Be careful to keep the cable away from all metal parts. Next, unscrew the bolt that secures the 2 red-marked cables from the battery's positive terminal. Detach the main fuse and the gray diagnostic connector from the metal battery hold-down strap. Next, unscrew the bolt that secures the strap and then remove it. Lastly, lift and pull the battery out from the battery tray. Leave the negative cable attached to the battery. Next, you'll disconnect the factory harness from the ECU. Take the Fuelpak and route the Fuelpak's gray connector from the battery area up through the frame and place it next to the ECU. Next, take the factory harness and route it down the right side of the opening in the frame and down to the battery area. Lastly, connect the factory harness to the Fuelpak's black connector. With the factory harness and the Fuelpak's black connector secured together, position them up between the frame rails above the battery area and orient them so that the Fuelpak's black connector is nearest to you. Make sure that both are flush with the frame rails to allow space for the battery. Lastly, connect the Fuelpak's gray connector to the ECU. With the Fuelpak connected, you can now reinstall the battery. Again, follow the instructions printed on the inside of the side cover. After reinstalling the battery, including the metal hold-down strap, clip the main fuse to the lower attachment position on the strap. Next, use the Velcro supplied to secure the Fuelpak control module to the battery strap above the main fuse. Slide the battery strap as far rearward as possible to ensure the best fit under the side cover. Lastly, using the zip tie supplied, secure the gray diagnostic connector to the black connector found in front of the battery. Now you're ready to enter your Fuelpak settings. Please follow the printed instructions carefully to be sure you find your specific settings and then enter them correctly.